What's up, everybody? iToonLink here with a narrated Wi-Fi battle against Mastermind, and this is an RU battle, and let's just get on to the match. So he sends out his Torterra as the lead, which is alright for me. I mean, I'm sending out my Primeape, which is awesome for me, actually. I mean, all you can really do is set up Stealth Rock right here. So I go for the Ice Punch because it's 4 times effective. I hit him with the Ice Punch, and it's not going to quite kill him, but it almost kill him. But unfortunately, I get the freeze hacks. I mean, it doesn't really matter. All he really would have got was his Stealth Rocks up. But I mean, my team isn't really bad to Stealth Rocks. I mean, they're pretty immune to it. So it's looking good for me already. So I get a freeze. I mean, I'm not gonna over predict already. I'm just gonna go for another Ice Punch and just kill him off. So looking so good, 6-5 right now. And he's probably gonna send some. Yeah, he sends out his Blastoise, which it's not gonna really do anything to him because Blastoise is pretty bulky. So I sent out my defensive wall because I usually see like attacking moves on Blastoises. So I sent out my Weezing. He goes for the hidden power. I'm guessing he thought my Quagsire was gonna come in and take the hit. So I think he went for the grass, hidden power grass. But it doesn't really do much to me anyway. I thought he was Scarf, so I just stay in there. And he goes for the Surf, and that's gonna do a lot of damage to my Weezing. I mean, that takes it real low. So I just go for the Will-O-Wisp, predicting the switch, and I don't get it off because he avoids it, unfortunately. So I'm gonna switch out into my Swag car. So he's gonna take that Surf like a pro because he has Water Absorb, and it's not gonna affect him. And if he goes, oh, I make an awesome play right here. I go into my Buffalo, which has Sap Sipper, and he's gonna eat that like a pro, and he gets that attack boost. And that was such a good play. I was going crazy when it happened. So I hit him with a Wild Charge, and that's gonna do a lot because I have Life Orb, and it's like 90 attack. But he's really bulky, so I take that recoil damage and the Life Orb damage, and that's going to do a pretty good bit. And he talks me, which is bad. I mean, this thing's going to be taking like 3 kinds of damages. Well, I mean, not any more Wild Charges, but... So, I'm poisoned with my Buffalo, which it's alright. I mean, I got the attack boost, but I go for the Rock Slime because it's stab if you wanted to bring in anything else. But, I mean, it's not that accurate, but that thing will do some damage. So I'm going to take the Life Orb and the poison damage right here. And it's going to take me down to 125, which is kind of bad. So he sends his Primeape. I'm pretty sure I switch right here. Yeah, I do switch. I switch into my defensive wall Weezing again. Because he's going to take that U-turn like a pro. So he takes that U-turn. And seeing what he's going to switch out with. I mean, I can kind of take anything with this thing. If not, I still have 6 other Pokemon. So he sends in his Magmortar, and get that leftovers. Gonna heal up a little, and then I switch out into my Stoutland. That mustache dog. I mean, that stash is looking sexy. That golden Stoutland. I mean, I saw one of these things in VGC last weekend, and it was in the finals, and this thing was just straight raping people in the field. I mean, I never thought I'd see VGC finals with a Stoutland, so I obviously had to give that guy some rep. It was TTS off of Smogon, I'm pretty sure that was his name. But he goes for that Psychic. I'm gonna take that like a champ again, and I go for the T-Wave. I think I was predicting the switch right there, and I just went for the T-Wave anyway. But either way, that thing's kind of useless right now. But I think he said it was Specs Magmortar. But I don't know, this kid's a pretty good battler. He said he had some nice UTs. I go for the Facade, or the Fricade, whatever you want to call it, and it's not going to do much. I should have return on this thing, but this thing's kind of a wall, so I thought people would try to protect it. Or I mean Toxic it, and that'll be like stab and like 140 damage. So I go into my Alico because he's going to resist that Psychic. And he goes for the Psychic, obviously, and that Spec Psychic isn't really going to do that much. So I do the Psychic, get stab, Life Orb, Magic Guard. I mean, Alakazam really did good in this match, but he's especially defense bulky. I mean, I took another one like a champ though, below half, but whatever. So get that special defense drop, which is hacks, but it doesn't really matter. But it's faster than him, obviously, my Timid, and gonna kill him with a Psychic. So he sends his Sharpedo, And I'm gonna stand because I have Focus Blast in this. I mean, I don't know if this guy is gonna do anything, but he protects right there, which is alright for me. But I'm hoping I'm way faster than him, or I'm faster. I mean, I think I 372 speed, but I go for the Focus Blast. Thank God it hits. I mean, that thing never hits in VGC. But go to the Focus Blast. Thank God it hit. I mean, I was just like, hell yeah, hell yeah. But one hit KO, I mean, that thing will obviously kill it because he doesn't have any bulk. I mean, that thing gets destroyed by Splash and Tackle and shit. So he sends in his Primeape. He's obviously going to go for the U-turn, so I send in my own Primeape because he resists Bug type. And he goes for that U-turn. I'm pretty much scouting out anything. I can just U-turn out of there if anything happens bad. So he goes back to Mastermind, and he sends out his Garachula or whatever, or Galvantula or whatever the hell that thing is. But I missed the Stone Edge. I mean, that would have killed him one hit, because I know he's like, yeah, he's Life Orb in this one, but that Thunder's gonna kill me off. I mean, if that wouldn't miss, I probably would have got a 6-0, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? So I send out Alakazam again, start of the match. He goes for that Psychic. Stab Psychic, that's obviously going to take that thing out. That thing doesn't have any really bulky EVs or bulky base stats. So, takes out that thing, sends out his Primeape. So it's basically good game. He goes for a Stone Edge. I avoid the attack. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I guess I get my Stone Edge. And I go for the Psychic, and that's obviously going to take him out. So good game, Mastermind. Everybody check him out. His link will be in the description probably.